Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to the paldastetris tournament. Hello, hello, can you hear me? I experienced some technical difficulties a few seconds ago. Hope it will be fine. Hello there, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I saw some weird messages on my computer. I hope it all will be good, but in case I disappear for no reason, then yeah, be aware. I saw something strange. I hope my computer can handle the situation, and yeah, we will be able to start with our first major tournament of the year 2025, which is the paldastetris tournament. First match is played today between Le from the United States of America and KANN from Myanmar. I hope I pronounced the name of this country correctly. If not, feel free to tell me what's the correct pronunciation. I will do my best next time. So, guys, we originally had 24 players registering for this tournament. Unfortunately, after the announcement of the pairings for round number 1, the British player 666 underscore team had to withdraw due to personal reasons, so we are currently with 23 players. So this gives us 11 pairings for round number 1, and the initial opponent of 666 underscore team, Purek from Poland, gets a bye, and is our so-called first leader. Player, we have an odd number of players, then one player per round gets a bye, and this is our table. It's pretty empty so far, but as we will progress, we will see the standings. Swiss tournament, so the players for the next rounds will be paired according to their results within the same group of points as long as possible. And you can play one opponent only once during the tournament, so there will be no more Le versus KANN pairing. This is it. And if someone has to get a bye due to the odd number of players, the player can get this bye only once per tournament, so no more byes for Purek. Purek will be paired in the next 5 rounds. What are we fighting for? We are fighting for top 3 spots for the top 16 of the 2026 Paldas Cup. So top 3 players will be guaranteed, and they will no longer have to play in Paldas Classic, Paldas League, or the other PDM tournaments in order to get to the top 16. Actually, they are not allowed to play it in Classic and League, the one who will finish in top 3, but they're still allowed to play in the Paldas monthly tournaments. So, something to fight for. Currently, we are at $50 with our prize pool. I promised $100, and I said, $50 in March, $50 in April. So the second $50 from my end will be there as well. So $100 in the prize pool. Top 5 players get some share of the prize pool. What are the rules of our tournament? Similar as the regular monthly tournaments, level 18 starts only, no line cap, so if you're able to play forever, feel free to do so. SPS, controller and handcam, mandatory things as always, and we also play best of 9. And the difference? The winner of the match does not advance to the other round, the loser is not eliminated. All players will play in all 6 rounds, and we are getting some points for our results. 3 points for the players who win not in a decider, so 5-0, 5-1, 5-2 or 5-3. If a player wins in a decider, gets 2 points. Loser in a decider gets 1 point, and loser not in a decider 0 points for the standings. Top 3, as I mentioned, advance to the top 16 of 2026 Paldas Cup. And our players for today are Le, representing United States of America, and KANN, if I'm not mistaken, also living in the US but representing Myanmar in these events. Yeah, Lei is seed favorite, ELO favorite, Comp PB favorite, but we know that KANN is a very young player, and if he decides to train Paldas more, maybe very dangerous opponent. Only 2 competitive matches, already 524 K as the highest score. Yeah, so we'll see. 6 matches to be played, so there will be a chance for KANN to improve. We know that Lei is a very established player, one of the strongest in the field. Definitely one of the contenders for one of the 3 spots for this tournament. Yeah, so as you can see, no stats whatsoever. First match for both players, so yeah, those players' profile will be filled out during the tournament. So yeah, and one more thing about the ELO odds. According to today's ratings, as we can see, 1697 against 1500. It means that Le is about 3-1 favorite to win the match, according to the ELO odds. And let's see if the players are live. I see KANN is streaming. Le seems to be streaming as well, but no handcam. Yeah, and Le is preparing the handcam, so we can switch to the players. And welcome KANN, welcome Le in the 2025 Paldas Swiss round number 1 between those 2 players. Yeah, we see KANN warming up on level 19. Le is adjusting the camera, and Le, I can see like a circle in the middle of your hand cam. Like, is it loading or something, or is it like a special effect? Can you tell us more what it is? No, there are players who like those special effects. Oh, and Ivan in the chat. Hello, Ivan. Welcome. Yeah, so Le is preparing, KANN is preparing. So guys, Maturino, as mentioned, is for this tournament. So here is the link. As mentioned, it was your cheats. Okay. Okay. So thank you for the explanation. And yeah, here is your American player already cheating with a camera even before the match started. So yeah, Maturino is in the chat for you guys. If you wanna check all the pairings, all the standings for the tournament, there is an external Google sheet created as well. You can check the standings, the pairings for the matches if you wanna do. Hello KANN, welcome. I was trying to cheat a little bit with his camera, so yeah, but we solved this situation, so shouldn't be that big of a deal. Yeah, so you can check it. The Paldas Swiss standings. Maturino is there. So let me wrong playstyle the seed for game number 1, which is BC0676. BC0676. If you players want to reroll, please let me know. If not, I will assume that you wanna play an increment of the first 2 digits. As you know, I have no preference as the restreamer, so yeah, it's your decision how we approach these seeds. Yeah, and as soon as you're ready, we can start the first match of the 2025 Paldas Swiss. The one who wins without a decider, so 5-0, 5-1, 5-2 or 5-3, will get a 3 points for the table, decider win 2 points, 1 point for decider loss, and 0 point for the loss not in decider. Okay, so we have KANN already ready, we have Le ready, so let's start the 2025 Paldas Swiss. Game number 1 between Le and KANN starts in 3, 2, 2, 1. Tetris. Good luck, guys, and have fun.
Tetris.
Oh, and it seems like I have a special guest in the commentary booth. Please identify yourself.
Hello, this is Ethan Thoughts. I'm here. Gonna take down the scores and the reporting here. The first match of Paldastetris.
It's Ethan. Ethan Thoughts, the Twitch handle of our third official restreamer as well. So yeah, if there will be some action where I and Jakob won't be able to restream, Ethan will help out with the streaming as well. So yeah, and it's kind of working kind of laggy on KANN's side.
Yeah. Ooh. It's back.
Yeah. So, Ethan, who's your favorite to win this match?
I've seen very little of Captain here.
Oh, and we have a top out. We have a top out. KANN tops out at 30,000 points. 30,020 points is the top out score for KANN. So Le, you are good for game number 1 already. Unfortunately, your opponent topped out, and Le takes game number 1 with 109,820.
At 30 more.
Yeah, so Le 1, KANN 0. Yeah, let me refresh maybe KANN because we had some laggy stuff going on. And maybe let's refresh Le as well. And I hope we'll be ready to start game number 2 very soon. Yeah, so pretty quick game. As you can see, it can escalate very quickly in Paldas, but all our players are already ready. So game number 2 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah. So, Ethan, how is your progress with Paldas recently? Have you improved a little bit?
Well, I can play 18 pretty well. I'm not a 19 player yet, but I like 18. I also like Paldas better than NTSC DAS.
Because it's a better DAS in Pal than NTSC. Yeah, I kind of have more fun as well playing Paldas than NTSC does, but yeah. As we know how the Tetris world works, and we know that NTSC is in general more, popular version of Tetris. And yeah, there are not so many Paldas events. Oh, and KANN once again in trouble.
Ooh, KANN. Nice.
Okay, it looks like KANN should be able to get out of those troubles. It will cost some pace, so this is a chance for Le to build some lead in this game. But I hope the former youngest max outer will be able to get out of it. And it's kind of insane. I feel kind of old when you hear the stories that like 10-year-old or 9-year-old young people are getting those max outs. So yeah, pretty impressive how the stuff is going nowadays. Okay, so 151 for Leo, 55 for KANN, sorry. So KANN with 100k difference. Oh, and KANN misshifts. Okay, KANN once again fighting for his life. Oh no, this might be it. Unfortunately for KANN, another early top out. 60,040 points, exactly 2 times higher score than in game number 1, but it's not enough. Le, you're taking game number 2 with 53 lines and 202,540. Le leads 2-0. Yeah, Paldas can be tricky. Can be very, very tricky. yeah, so maybe take it a little bit easier, KANN, in game number 3. Maybe it's the solution for you. Let's see. Players are ready. So game number 3 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Ethan, are you there? I can't hear you. Oh, and let tops out!
Yeah.
Oh no, what happened? Let tops out after 2 lines, 1,520 points. And this is a gift. This is a gift for KANN. KANN. Early top out exchange, and now time for Le to gift you a game, and we have 2-1. '69, 52,440 points. Yeah, and KANN takes his first game in this match, so it won't be a sweep. Some early nerves going, or what?
Unfortunate early top.
Yeah, so guys, now please concentrate, and let's bring us a double transition game. We would like to see it from you. Both players ready. So game number 4 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
Bold setup.
Yeah, so KANN with a cleaner start in this game number 4. Le has a hole in row number 1. So let's see if he's going to burn it down and then come back probably to a regular setup. KANN already with a Tetris and another Tetris for KANN. Le is clean, so Le will be building for a traditional column 10 well, and there is a Tetris for Le as well. 34,000.
By below tuck.
Yeah, nice.
That was good.
Some interesting solutions for Le, but yeah, all the stacking worked perfectly for our American player. Now KANN needs to skim a few lines, but yeah, works out very well for our player. How do you say how do you say in English the name of the country KANN is representing? Myanmar, or is it like a different pronunciation in English?
I say Myanmar. But I believe Myanmar's correct, actually.
The country's former name was something like Burma or something like that. So, oh, and KANN tops out. Yeah. Oh no. 112, 100 is a top out score. It escalated very quickly for KANN. And Le, you have a chase down. 113 is your target, and here it is. Le takes game number 4 and leads 3-1. Myanmar Burmese, formerly Burma. Okay. Interesting stuff. Yeah.
That aggression paid off for Le in this last one. That was a lot of tuck setups. I was watching on in shock and awe.
Yeah, and Le is 2 games ahead, 3-1. Both players ready. So game number 5 starts in a 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, so like considering continents represented. Yeah, Myanmar is a country in Asia, so yeah, we have in this tournament players from Europe, from North America, from Asia. No other continents represented, but always nice to see more than two, like most popular continents for Tetris.
And Asia's an NTSC. Typically, Asia's NTSC too, so it's nice to see PALDAS has a reach beyond its original target audience. Flat burn.
And from North America, not only USA represented, we have also two players from Canada, Fire Dogs and Marts. So yeah, always also nice to see. Unfortunately, not South American players this time. So once in a while, for example, Richard Wolf is playing in our tournaments from Colombia. But yeah, not this time. Maybe later this year. Maybe we can have some players from, Australia or, I don't know, New Zealand later as well. So yeah, we'll try to reach more continents in the future events as well. 72 meanwhile for Le, 111 for KANN. So KANN is in the lead in this game. And pretty clean game for our young competitor. Oh, as I said it,
Yeah.
he misdrew the TPs. Yeah, I'm used to those commentator courses, No matter what you do, it will always end up with a commentator course,
Oh yeah, you can't speak of the game. Now KANN is smart with his burns, though. Solves this quite well. I've seen a lot of KANN play, but not a lot of DAS KANN play, so this is different.
But
I can tell this is uncharted somewhat.
And also playing with a controller is like not a regular thing for KANN. But if I'm not mistaken, I don't want to lie, but I could say that I saw KANN playing the CTM DAS Master Squall also with a controller, but I don't want to lie. But I think I did. So KANN, after this game, you can correct me if I was wrong. But yeah, I think he also tried, and he does. Oh, and he paused the game. So this is counted as a top out, 185. KANN unfortunately paused during the game, according to our rules, is counted as a top out score. So this score at 185 is you can of course play this game out, but it doesn't count for the tournament. And if you don't wanna repeat those situations, please disable the pausing during the game in your how do you say it, Tetris Gym menu. So yeah, unfortunately, these games goes for Le as well. Le leads 4-1, and we will need to find this exact score at a pause moment. But yeah, so KANN, if you wanna change your setting, if you wanna change your setting in Tetris Gym, please feel free to do so. So it doesn't repeat in the future with this pausing, and yeah, and we can then start the next game. Yeah. So Ethan, will you be able to find the exact score of KANN in the video, or should I help you?
Let me see. How would I? So, I believe it was 185.
Something like 185 to 20 or something. But but we'll check it.
That's what I put. I knew it was at 72 lines.
Okay, so 72 lines and 185 to 20 is good enough for the stats.
Oh, it was actually 185.60 at 71 lines. This is the correct.
185.060.
Yep.
Okay.
185. 060. Perfect.
Okay, so we have it. So we have it. Both players are ready for game number 6, which starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So this is a match point for Le. So KANN has to win 4 games, maybe 4 games in a row if he wants to win a match, if he wants to get it into decider and yeah, have a chance to get any points, then needs to win 3 games in a row. Every player who wins at least 4 games, yeah, is not going home with empty hands.
Good T-spin from Lei. Reveals a good Tetris setup. Now needs the bar. Where's the bar? Gonna have to compromise the stack a bit. Here's the bar, Tetris. On leads here. About 100k here at 25 lines.
Yeah, double the score of Le. So once again, a pretty efficient start by KANN, but let's hope he will be able to yeah, to maintain this pace throughout the whole game. Le once again with those interesting setups. And
yeah.
Yeah, sorry, please go ahead.
Yeah, Lei has some very advanced stacking potential here on Paldas. A lot of people don't. That's something that you pick up from practice.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and this L piece, this might be problematic for Le, but gets a long board to bring the board down. So now it shouldn't be any problem at all.
Oh.
And okay, he did not want to wait for a T-spin. Maybe he thought, okay, it's enough of fancy stuff. Let's bring it down.
Yes.
Meanwhile, KANN with a pretty good game going. 206 after 59 lines. Oh, and Le in some troubles. The left side looks very dangerous. He needs some pieces to get there and doesn't get the long bar over, and this will be a GG for Le. Le tops out at 150-480, so first step for KANN is done. KANN, you are good for game number 6. It's 4-2. And KANN's final score 77 lines, 261, 060. Le 4, KANN 2. So yeah, first step done by KANN. Now, yeah, you can only win 1 game at a time. So let's see what game number 7 gives us. KANN, 1 game at a time. 1 game at a time. That's all you can do.
Yeah, we believe in you, KANN.
Mm-hmm. And our players are ready. So game number 7 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Don't worry, KANN, you will play 6 matches in this tournament with 6 different opponents, so after this tournament your ELO rating will be like more realistic. And I remember I played against KANN in January, a friendly match, And yeah, it was kind of tough match for me. KANN was able to get like 500k, 524 if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I had to work for the win. So he showed some potential, but then when the real tournaments came, yeah, maybe some nerves are playing a factor. Maybe KANN needs some more experience, but definitely KANN has some potential to unlock or unleash. I don't know what's the proper word in English. Feel free to give me a hint, Ethan. What's the proper word?
Yes, to awaken KANN's potential here,
Oh,
and
thank you.
Paldas, perhaps. Yeah, now that you mention that, I believe, yeah, this could just be nerves, and KANN, because KANN can put up some scores. And speaking of putting up a score, Lei with
monster score after 30, 205 after 37 lines is almost a perfect pace for our American players. Like two schemes.
Yes, 2 skims.
And T-spin, and oh, and Tugi spin instead of a T-spin. For those of you who are not familiar what a Tugi spin is, it's a spin. It's every spin you miss is a Tugi spin. So if you try to go for a long bar spin, for a T-spin, Z-spin, S-spin, and you miss all of them are Tugi spins. So first Tugi spin for Lei in this match. 259 for Lei, 152 for KANN. Oh, and KANN is having some difficulties. Maybe it's a too big word, but yeah, was able to get out of it very quickly. Oh, and Lei is going aggressively, but gets a long bar, gets a Tetris.
Wow.
Yeah, that was kind of a brave situation.
Yeah. That's why I like Paldas.
$289 for Lei, 228 for KANN.
Lei.
Oh, and Lei's in some problems, so there's a chance for KANN to catch up. And less, concern is to survive this board because it's not looking great. Alternating holes, and this is very dangerous, and this will be GG for Lei. Lei tops out at 294, so KANN, you have a chase down, 295. 295 is your target, so one more Tetris will do it. Yeah, Lei went too aggressively. There is a chance for KANN, and there is no long bar, so KANN either will need to scheme some additional lines. And there is a drought, but yeah, long bar comes when you cover your well, classic. But there is a final long bar for KANN, and KANN takes the game. It's 4-3. GG's. $328-320. Final score for KANN in this game. So 7 games in. Still some chances for KANN. One more win and we'll have a decider. And KANN is ready, Lei is ready. So game number 8 of potential 9 starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yes, Ivan, but imagine that KANN is like only 11 years old, so this might be kind of challenging thing to play in those tournaments and so on, so we have to take this also into consideration. And once again we have some slowdowns. Yes, Ivan, KANN is the former youngest max outer in the age of 10, but he was the record was beaten by player called Z Robot, if I'm not mistaken, who got his first max out in the age of 9. Okay, so 55,000 for Le, 33 for KANN. Yeah, so I'm totally aware that KANN might need some time, like to get used to those tournaments, but if he will be consistent, then I think might be a very dangerous player in the future. You see, Ivan, you see? Yeah. If you have enough information, then yeah, you can understand the bigger picture better, right? 176 for Le, meanwhile 47 for KANN. Yeah, yeah, that's kind of true for me as well. So yeah, I had some first experience with internet, like I was 14 or 15. I don't want to lie, but yeah, it was like early 2000s. I'm almost 40, so yeah, this is how it goes. 246 meanwhile for Le, KANN with 83, and KANN once again with some troubles, but gets a long bar. Oh, and use the long bar for a nice rooftop burn, which solves the stack almost entirely. That was a very wise move by KANN. Didn't go for this Tetris, decided to take care of the stack, which was probably the good move, good decision in the long term. And now a long bar for KANN. And KANN is very much behind, like 160,000 points. So KANN, you need to go for some Tetrises if you wanna, yeah, if you wanna challenge in this game. .45 for Le, 167 for KANN. And another Tetris for KANN. So now we have like a phase of a game where KANN is able to go for some efficiency, but unfortunately for him, Le can stay efficient as well. So there is not much KANN can do in order to reduce the deficit. And Le gets another Tetris. Oh, so Le is going for a first 500k plus score of this match. And it looks like KANN will be needing a lot of level 19 play. He wants to challenge Le already with 509. And Le can get 2 more Tetrises before the transition. So not a 600k transition, but very high 500k transition possible. And Le will be transitioning with the next Tetris, and here it is, 580, and let's see if Le can survive anything longer on 19. Unfortunately not, and Le tops out at 134 lines, 586. So KANN, 587 is your target score, 587, but unfortunately KANN won't be able to do so. KANN tops out at 343, 520, and Le takes the game and a match, 5-3. Le is our first match winner in this tournament. Congratulations, Le! 3 points go for you, and yeah, you join the leader pack of this tournament. Le wins 5-3, gets 3 points. KANN, don't worry, you still have 5 more matches to go. There is a lot of room to improvement. If you can handle your nerves, if you can get some experience, you will definitely be able to challenge some players later in the tournament. So yeah, I think some practice and it all should be good. Ethan, are we good with the stats? I see yes. So yeah, let's show the match.
Stats are good.
Stats are good. Yeah. So here are your match stats. Le 5, KANN 3. You can see highest score for Le 586. This is the score from the last game. And for KANN, this 343 also the score from the last game. As you can see on the losing scores, there were some like early top out festivals, so to speak. Yeah, but first match in the books, we have Le with the win. KANN with some experience gained as well. Yeah, so next opponent KANN will be easier. Yeah, will be a player from as you with 0 points after first round. So will be also someone who loses their first match. So yeah, there is a chance for you to have a more like equal opponent already in round number 2. And Le will be facing someone from the pack who will have 3 points. And yeah, let's see how the bracket looks like after this match is played. So we have Pyrek, the player with a bye because of the withdrawal of 666_team, and Le with 3 points. KANN, yeah, currently at the bottom of the standings, but yeah, it was only the first match played. The second match will be played tomorrow, and this will be the match between Shuichi and Fire Dogs, so Germany versus Canada, and the match is scheduled for tomorrow for 22 UTC. Then we will have one match, currently one match on Wednesday, Tugi versus Michu, Thursday, Gunther versus Jakob, then 2 matches on Friday. I'm playing against Sam and AV versus James. So yeah, every day some Tetris action here on paldastetris, and still some other matches yet to be scheduled. So yeah, there is a chance that we'll have more matches than only one per day. Yeah. So this is it for the first stream of this tournament. Long tournament, 2 months tournament, 3 rounds per month to play. So yeah, the situation will be developing. Then yeah, as the tournament progresses, we will have more and more close matches, both for the top, for the middle, and also for the bottom of the standings. Yeah. So Ethan, any final thoughts before we find someone to rate?
I'll say, yeah, Le had just a really good last game. Both players did, but that was 586, 320. That was good. And KANN, I'm sure KANN will come back.
Yeah, KANN will come back. I think the first stress is like in the books, so to speak, and then yeah, maybe a match with on paper lower rated opponent will be a good match for some kind of a breakthrough for KANN as well. Yeah, is there anyone streaming Tetris? Is there anyone who you wanna rate?
Just Brian the 14340 is streaming some.
Brian the 14340, yeah, I can see. This is some NTSC action probably, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops, sorry for that. Yeah, so let's rate Brian the 14340. Yeah, so Eradak streaming NTSC. Who is Eradak?
Eradak, a max out player. Good. Might not be a bad one to raid. Oh, is on a break. Furio4299 is playing Game Boy. That's actually kind of neat.
Okay, so chat, Eden, your decision. I have no preference who you're gonna rate.
Let's do Furio 4299. Let's raid.
There's some game board Tetris, yeah?
Yeah, a little variety here.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to raid Furio 4299 for some game board Tetris. And yeah, guys, thank you for watching today. Thank you, Ethan, for coming by. And yeah,
Absolutely.
we'll be back tomorrow, 22 UTC, Shuichi versus Firedogs. That's all for today. See you tomorrow.